We've just finished building this Temby professional trumpet, and we've Cycralign treated this instrument, which actually focuses the sound a little bit more. And this is an old engraving tool, which I'm just about to put a C, engrave a C into the centre valve, so that everyone knows that this is Cycralign treated from now on. It's pretty shiny, it's a bit hard to see, but we'll get that C correct in a second. So it doesn't indent into the valve casing at all. We'll just get a nice little C in there. So that's done. So today, this is really interesting. This is the first thing for Temby trumpets in Australia. That up till now we've had a fairly traditional design piston, which is Monel metal coated. You can see a sleeve there. Well, I don't know whether you can see that in this video, but it's brass inside, and then there's a sleeve that's made and fitted over the top. But fortunately, I've been able to work with one of the German companies who make very interesting valves, and we're going to pull this one apart because they've actually made some for me to suit this trumpet. Now, this is called a Moore valve. It's M-A-W. So traditional valves, the airflow tends to go, well, wiggly right through the valve, which slows the airflow down. You get little bumps and humps here and there. I don't know whether you can see that, but hopefully you can. And that deflects the air and creates turbulences and back pressure to the player. So the idea of this piston is that in the centre, it actually allows the air to go straight through from first, second, third valves, or back to front actually. This is handmade in Germany, and it's a stainless steel sleeve, so it's as hard as anything, but they can refine that to really fine tolerances. So this valve is going to be nice and tight once it goes into the casing. They've also copied our threads and stem lengths and whatever, so theoretically this should fit. There's one of our nylon valve guides. Actually, we might put the valve guide in first. That's where that really wants to go in there first. So nice and easily. In goes the spring, and we retrofit our fitting at the top here. We'll check that this is going to move up and down nice and freely, which it does. And obviously a bit of oil won't go astray. We use Hetman only on our valves, because this is a light piston #1, which is for nice new tight well-made pistons. Now here comes the test. It goes in, clicks. Oh my goodness, this is something. This really is. This is a bit of history being created in Australia. Guess who's excited? Spin it around, in it goes, then a spring. Thread's absolutely perfect, so there's not going to be any movement there at all, or wear, or rattling, which is a good thing. And goes the cap. So that valve stem mates perfectly into the piston now. The valves are numbered facing you, so that's number 3, or facing me, that is. There it goes. Tighten it down. Now this is going to be a really good test, because, oh my goodness, it's almost sucking the air out. And almost, there's hardly any difference in the resistance factor there. That's amazing. So there we have it. It's a Temby professional trumpet, Cycralign treated, which makes it a little bit brighter, a little bit more focused. Focuses on the upper partial harmonics, and is free blowing anyway. But with these amazing German valves, we've just gone to another level. I'm really happy with this. You've got to come and try it. It's very cool.